Hola, bienvenidos a otra sesión de Satchel Classes. Soy Mr. Castrillón and I would like to welcome you to another session here on Satchel Classes. Estoy hablando. Today's lesson is for Key Stage 3, but if you are Key Stage 4 or you're a parent who would like to practice and revise, we are more than welcome to share all our knowledge with you. Let's see our objectives today. Hoy vamos a repasar diferentes verbos terminados en ar. Vamos a crear frases empleando verbos terminados en ar. Vamos a aprender la forma del gerundio utilizando estoy y vamos a completar y traducir textos al inglés. So without much further ado, let's start our lesson. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to practice our pronunciation. So today's pronunciation is hoy. Repeat after me. Hoy. As you can see, I've got it with this dash here, and it's only to show that this is the ending of words, because if that combination is within the word itself, then it's going to sound slightly different. Now, let's see some examples. Hoy. Do repeat after me. Hoy. Convoy. Convoy. Voy. Voy. Estoy. Estoy. Morrocoy. Morrocoy. Okay, interesting words. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to try and find out the meaning for each one of those. Off you go. And your time is up. Do you manage to get the meaning of these words? Well, the first one is today. Hoy means today. Convoy means caravan. Voy means I am going to or I go. Estoy means I am. And Morocco is a tortoise, but it's a very specific type of tortoise that lives in South America. Let's continue. Now, we're going to be talking about the verbs AR, and we're going to match up the following verbs: comprar, hablar, bailar, buscar, descansar, estudiar, jugar. I'm going to help you a little bit with some of the options, and all you need to do is match them up. Off you go. And our time is up. Let's see the answers. Comprar means to buy, hablar, to speak, bailar, to dance, buscar, to search or look for, descansar, to rest, estudiar, to study, jugar, to play. Let's continue. Now we're going to translate some sentences into English, and I've got here these really good sentences that we are going to use later on today. Now, the most important thing is that you keep an eye on these infinitive verbs: comprar, hablar, bailar, buscar, descansar, estudiar, jugar. Remember, if you don't know the words, get your dictionary sorted and let's do it. Off you go. And our time is up. I know that you may have not been able to finish the the exercise, so feel free to take a screenshot of this section or write it down, take notes of it, because we are going to need this today. Now let's see the translation for those. So we have comprar ropa por internet, to buy clothes online, hablar por teléfono con los amigos, to speak with friends on the phone, bailar tango por diversión, to dance tango as a hobby, buscar un libro en la habitación, to look for a book in the room, descansar en el sofá, to rest on the sofa, estudiar matemáticas para el examen, to study maths for the exam, jugar ajedrez con un profesor, to play chess with a teacher. Now then, we have these infinitive sentences. Let's see today's grammar. Let's look at this sentence. Comprando ropa. And what we're going to do is we're going to be learning gerund in Spanish. Keep an eye on that orange kind of highlighted section of the words, ando and ing. That is called the gerund in Spanish and in English. And it's a very specific type of construction or structure that we need in any language. Now let's have a look at this. Comprar ropa por internet, which is to buy clothes online. But let's imagine that you are doing this right now, at this very instant. So, how do we say, I am buying clothes online? Well, we say, estoy comprando ropa por internet. Now, that matches the English translation, I am buying clothes online. I am in Spanish would be estoy. Now, remember that we usually leave out yo, which is the equivalent to I. So I could easily say, yo estoy comprando. Now, comprando has a kind of a change. And what we do is we remove the R in comprar and we add a NDO. So instead of the R, we have NDO. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to basically write down this information on your book or take a screenshot or save the screen, or even better, come back to the video later on so you can see this again and you can take notes on your own time. So once again, this is really important because of course we have this ing structure that is important when we are talking about things that we do right now at this very instant. Right, so let's move on. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to ask you to change the ending to gerund. In other words, ing, or the equivalent in Spanish to ndo. Go for it. And our time is up. Let's have a look at those endings now. So you can see we took the R away, we got rid of it, and then we added on NDO. Comprar, comprando. Hablar, hablando. Bailar, bailando. Buscar, buscando. Descansar, descansando. Estudiar, estudiando. Jugar, jugando. Let's move on. Now we have these sentences in Spanish that we need to translate into English. So as you can see, they're longer, but they are basically saying the same as the sentences that we had earlier. So off you go. And our time is up. Let's have a look at these translations. Here we are. Estoy comprando música en línea. I am buying music online. Estoy hablando con mi mejor amigo por teléfono. I'm talking to my best friend on the phone. Estoy bailando salsa con mi amiga. I'm dancing salsa with my friend. Estoy buscando mi libro de español. I'm looking for my Spanish book. Estoy descansando porque estoy muy exhausto. I'm resting because I'm very exhausted. Estoy estudiando español ahora mismo. I'm studying Spanish right now. Estoy jugando al fútbol con mis amigos. I'm playing football with my friends. So, I'm going to give you some seconds for you to take a look at that and check how we say I am and also how we use that gerund or that ing in Spanish. Now then, let's move on. We have our GCSE challenge and we are going to translate these sentences into Spanish. Here we are. All we need to do is in the next few seconds to try and write them down in Spanish. Off you go. And our time is up. Let's see the translations. Here we are. Estoy jugando fútbol con mi hermano. Estoy estudiando inglés porque es importante. Estoy bailando tango con mi madre. Estoy descansando en cama. Estoy comprando un ordenador en internet. Estoy buscando mi uniforme del colegio. Y finalmente estoy hablando con mi hermana por WhatsApp. Very well done. Today we have revised verbs ending in AR. We created phrases by using verbs ending in AR, and we learned the ing form of verbs ending in AR. We also translated sentences into English and into Spanish. I hope you have revised lots of things today and learned new things. In the meantime, hasta muy pronto y muchos éxitos.